The Karnak Temples are known as a large temple complex located east of the ancient Egyptian city of Luxor. These temples are one of the largest and most impressive temple complexes built during Egypt's ancient Egyptian civilization. The Karnak Temples were built mainly during the New Kingdom period of Egypt, 16th century BC to 11th century BC, and grew with additions and modifications under different pharaohs. The main features of the Karnak Temples are: the main temple, Temple of Ammonius-Ra. The largest and most important temple in the complex of Karnak Temples is dedicated to Ammonius-Ra. Ammonius-Ra was one of the most powerful gods of Egyptian mythology, and this temple was dedicated to him. The main temple is decorated with a forest of 4 rows of columns, huge obelisks and statues. Under the pharaohs, this temple complex was enriched and developed. Open-air temples. The Karnak Temples consist of the main temple as well as many open-air temples. These temples are dedicated to different gods and pharaohs. The Karnak complex includes the Temple of Ramses, built during the reign of Ramses II and famous for the Abu Simbel temples. Pillar forests. One of the most impressive features of the Karnak temples are the massive columns lined up in hundreds of rows. These columns offer a mesmerizing visual experience to temple visitors. Obelisks. The Karnak Temples complex is adorned with huge granite obelisks. These obelisks were erected to commemorate the victories and might of the pharaohs. Gates and statues. Throughout the temple complex there are many statues, relief panels and decorations. These sculptures and reliefs tell the art and mythological stories of the period. The Karnak Temples are one of the most important tourist attractions in Egypt and a fascinating place to visit for history and mythology buffs. These temples reveal the rich cultural and religious heritage of Egypt's ancient civilization and highlight their historical significance. Construction and expansion. The Karnak Temples were started by Thutmose I in the 16th century BC and were expanded many times under different pharaohs of Egypt. In particular, it was greatly expanded during the reign of Ramses I, Ramses II. Ramses I added the Temple of Ramses to this temple complex and erected a large obelisk. Aten period. The Karnak Temples suffered during a brief period known as the Atenean period of Egypt. During this period of Aten worship, Pharaoh Akhenaten IV took a stand against Egypt's traditional gods and weakened the devotion to the god Ammonius in the Karnak Temples. However, after the end of this period, the temples were restored to their former splendor. Sun festivals. The Karnak Temples were home to the Opet festival, Egypt's largest religious festival. During this festival, the statue of Ammonius-Ra was carried from the main temple to other temples. During this festival, the unity of the gods and the sacred role of the pharaoh were emphasized. UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Karnak Temples were declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1979. This emphasizes the importance and uniqueness of the temple complex in world history. The Karnak Temples are a treasure trove for visitors interested in the ancient religion and history of Egypt. These magnificent temples offer important insights into the glorious past and beliefs of ancient Egypt. They are also a fascinating cultural heritage with their imposing structures and works of art.